We just came across Mr. Sengezo Tshabangu. Greetings, the interim secretary of CCC. We just saw your letter to ZEC saying the signatures, 3 of them. These signatures are the people who sign when we go for by-elections. Can you tell us the latest on this?
Yes, remember that the President, His Excellency, has proclaimed the elections, date of the elections. So in preparation to that, we have assigned people, deployees who are going to sign for the members of parliament. We also want to minimize the double candidates. And the reason why we have deployed these cadres, we know that they are tried and tested. We are not going to have this kind of mischief of double candidates. And mostly, you know that these by-elections were created in Matabeleland, and hence we need people from this region.
Why Matabeleland mainly? Why Bulawayo?
Bulawayo is the battlefield of the national politics of Zimbabwe. Every political party that wants to entrench itself, or every political party that wants to every formation of a political party is being entrenched in Bulawayo. Bulawayo is now being a city which is second class to Masvingo. People from Masvingo have been deployed to come and represent the people of Matabeleland. So Bulawayo is the center of attraction. It is where things are actually happening. It has got a historical background. So we want to clean the kingdom, the Bulawayo kingdom, so that we have people who are born and bred in Bulawayo representing the Mtwaras.
So in other words, you as the interim secretary, you are national?
Yes.
So did you check other provinces if it's the same thing is happening?
The pattern is the same. The pattern is the same.
So no recalls from those areas?
I'll tell you, in Manicaland, people are complaining that there are people who don't come from Manicaland. There are people who are coming from Masvingo taking these positions. There are people who have been imposed. There are people who were elected. But because they were not closer to the proximity, or they were not closer to the authority, they were displaced, they were elbowed out. So the pattern is the same countrywide. So yes, I can safely say we are visiting and we are assessing the damage that has been caused by this mischief or by these criminals around the president.
Okay, so you are saying there are criminals around the president. Are you blaming Chamisa for all what happened here, or you are blaming your leadership in Bulawayo?
President Chamisa has got nothing against President Chamisa. He is the face of this struggle. He is the president of, he was our presidential candidate. He remained the president of this institution. But we have got problem with the people surrounding him. These are the people who are misleading the president, who are removing him from the democratic principles and values. These are the people who don't want internal democracy to exist. These are the people who are against the constitutionalism. These are the people who want anybody who has got a different opinion, different view, to be removed or to be elbowed out, so that they can put their friends, their relatives, their girlfriends. So these are the people that we're targeting, not the president as a person or as an office.
So you feel that there was so much unfairness in your primary process of choosing the candidates. Therefore, this is what causing. It's not that these MP, they violated something in your party.
Well, it's in 2 different folds. The process itself was flawed. The process took us to the stone age, because we have never had this kind of a process in the current democratization. So flawed as it may, we still agreed that it produced the candidates, and these are the candidates whom we are representing, and these are the candidates whom we are fighting on their corner, because they were chosen by the people on a flawed process, but they were removed by those who were in charge.
Are you saying that the candidates who participated, here you are recalling, they were not elected by the people.
The candidates who we recalled were not elected by the people. I can give you an example. In Bulawayo South, the person who came first is Engineer Mangwendeza. The second who was second best, a candidate was James Stole. And the white woman by the name...
For which area?
Bulawayo South.
Okay.
The current MP was
Watson.
Watson was a distant third. So we are saying what was
Watson came number 3.
Came number 3.
Okay.
So what was the justification? What makes her so special that she can be the first choice, yet she lost the primary election? We know Coulter, David Coulter, the current mayor, he lost in Ward 4. But well, of course, he is the favorite of the people in Bulawayo. This is why we have not revisited Coulter, because
Coulter was never a winner in there.
He never won the Ward 4.
Okay, what about the Country Park one?
The Country Park Pasho was not even there in that process. Pasho was in Norway. The person who came first was Thokozani Kupe, followed by Colette Ndlovu, and I can't remember the third one. So Pasho was not even there. He was never even involved in this kind of process of Beregamon. So what makes him so special that the authorities can come and impose him in the people of Country Park?
Okay, did you meet as a part as a CCC for come out with this decision?
We met, and we have made communication with the president, we've made communication with the stakeholders, but they did not listen to us. Hence, we had to take this decision.
Mm-hmm. You were chosen as an interim SG. Do you remember when?
The same process that elected or that chose the President Chamisa to be the president of this institution, the same process that made him the presidential candidate, is the same process that appointed me as the interim Secretary General. But I think that matter is before the court, so we can't.
We can't. I know, but do you know Chamisa? Have you met? Because I'm trying to be devil's advocate here. I'm trying to get it. Do you know each other with Nelson Chamisa?
Our history dates long back. Remember, during the MDC, Chamisa, when he was the youth chairperson, I was in the national executive of the youth executive that he chaired. Remember, when Chamisa went to be the spokesperson of the party, I was there in the MDC. Remember when Nelson Chamisa, who is now the current CCC president, from being spokesperson, he went to be